Percy and Penny, An Unlikely Friendship Chapter 1. The cheerful pig and the adventurous pigeon. On a sunny little farm nestled between rolling hills lived a cheerful pig named Percy. Percy loved nothing more than rolling in his favorite mud puddle and munching on sweet, juicy apples from the orchard. But even with his simple joys, Percy often felt a pang of loneliness. One day, as Percy enjoyed his mud bath, he noticed a shadow flit across the ground. Looking up, he saw a graceful pigeon flying overhead. "Hello up there," Percy called, waving his muddy trotter enthusiastically. The pigeon, named Penny, circled down and perched on the fence nearby. "Hi, what are you doing down there?" she asked, tilting her head curiously. "I'm having fun in the mud. It's the best place to be on a warm day," Percy replied with a big grin. "Would you like to join me?"
Penny laughed.
"Me? In the mud? I'd get all dirty. But I can share stories about my adventures flying in the sky instead." Percy's eyes lit up with excitement. "I'd love that. Tell me everything." From that day on, Penny visited Percy every afternoon. She perched on the fence and recounted her thrilling tales, soaring over golden fields, watching the sun dip below the horizon, and meeting all kinds of animals on her travels. In return, Percy shared his apples with Penny, and she taught him how to see the world from a bird's-eye view. "You might not have wings," Penny said, "but you can dream big and imagine flying through the clouds." Their laughter echoed across the farm as they proved that friendship could blossom between the most unexpected pairs. Chapter 2. Weathering the storm. One bright afternoon, as Percy and Penny enjoyed the sunny day, dark clouds began to roll across the sky. The air grew heavy, and the trees swayed in the rising wind. "Oh no! A storm is coming," Percy exclaimed, his cheerful face clouded with worry. "Don't worry about me," Penny said confidently. "I'll fly high above the storm and be just fine." But as the wind howled louder and raindrops began to fall, Percy noticed Penny struggling against the fierce gusts. "Penny, come down," he called urgently. "The barn is warm and safe. You can stay with me." Penny hesitated, pride tugging at her wings. But as the storm grew stronger, she realized Percy was right. She fluttered down and squeezed into the cozy barn beside him. The wind howled, and rain pounded on the roof as they huddled together. Penny shivered, her feathers damp and ruffled. "I'm scared," she admitted softly. "Don't be afraid," Percy said, wrapping his warm, muddy body around her. "We're safe here together." To pass the time, they shared stories and joked about their adventures. Percy made Penny laugh with tales of his mud bath mishaps, while Penny described the breathtaking sunsets she had seen from the skies. As the storm began to calm, a beautiful rainbow arched across the sky. "Look, Penny, isn't it amazing?" Percy exclaimed, pointing his trotter toward the colorful spectacle. "It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen," Penny replied, her eyes shining with joy. Epilogue. Friendship forever. From that day on, Percy and Penny's bond grew even stronger. They realized that true friendship isn't about being the same, it's about standing by each other, no matter how different you are. Percy and Penny continued to explore their little farm world together, creating memories filled with laughter, adventure, and love. And every time a storm rolled in, they knew they could face it together, their friendship as bright and enduring as the rainbow that followed. Moral of the story. Percy and Penny's story reminds us that true friendship transcends differences. It teaches us the importance of kindness, loyalty, and being there for each other in both sunny days and stormy times.